Good morning, students. Welcome to online classes of Sun Valley Public School. Today's topic is Social Studies, chapter number 2, the Northern Mountains. Children, have you ever been to the hill station? Or if you live in a hill station, have you ever visited the plains? Are hills cooler or warmer than plains? Let us learn about it. Today we are going to learn about hills and mountains. The northern mountain stretch like a great wall across the northern and northeastern parts of our country. It includes the Karakoram, Ladakh and the Himalayan ranges of mountains. They are the highest mountain ranges in the world. The Himalayan ranges extends from Jammu and Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Its total length is about 2500 kilometers. Its width varies between 150 and 400 kilometers. The Mount Everest, about 8848 meters height, is in the Himalayan mountains. It is the highest peak in the world. It is in Nepal. Many brave men and women have risked their lives to climb the snow-covered peaks of the Himalayas. Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay were the first to climb Mount Everest in 1953. The Himalayas has three main mountain ranges that run parallel to each other: the Himadri or the Greater Himalayas, the Himachal or the Middle Himalayas, the Shivalik or the Outer Himalayas. The Himadri or the Greater Himalayas. The Himadri is the northernmost range of the Himalayas. This ranges remains covered under snow almost throughout the year. There are many peaks in the Himadri which are more than 8000 meters height. Mount Kanchenjunga, about 8598 meters height, is the highest peak in the Greater Himalayas. Many glaciers originate from these mountains. Many rivers such as the Ganga and the Yamuna originate from these glaciers. The Himachal or the Middle Himalayas. The Himachal range lies to the south of the Himadri range. The mountains are not as high as in the Himadri range. This region consists of forest covered mountain ranges and fertile and beautiful valleys. Only some peaks are covered with snows throughout the year. Most people live in hill towns such as Mussoorie, Simla and Darjeeling, or in the valleys such as Srinagar, Nainital and Kangra. Now we are going to learn about the Shivalik or the Outer Himalayas. The Shivalik ranges are the southernmost mountain ranges. These mountain ranges are made up of loose rocks and sand. Landslides are common in this region. These hills are covered with thick forest. These forests are full of wild animals. The foothills of the Shivalik hills are called Tirai. This area is under marshes due to the heavy rainfall. Deforestation in the Shivalik and the Tirai region for wood and farmland. has destroyed many of the forests. The government has declared several protected forest areas such as the Cobalt National Park and the Kaziranga National Park to stop deforestation and protect animals. Planting of trees is also being taken up. Children, we learned the Himalayas has three mountain ranges that run parallel to each other. First one is the Himadri or the Greater Himalayas. Second one, the Himachal or the Middle Himalayas. Third one, the Shivalik or the Outer Himalayas. Now we are going to learn about the importance of the Himalayas mountain. What and all importance are there? We are going to learn about the importance of the Himalayan mountains. The Himalayas helps us in many ways. They helps us in many ways. The high mountain ranges have acted as a natural barrier against the invaders in the past. They check the monsoon winds coming from the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal from blowing away, and thus provides heavy rainfall to the country. They protect us from the cold wind coming from the north. The thick forests of the Himalayas are home to the wild animals. The forests provide us the wood, herbs, and other useful products. Many rivers originate from the glaciers in the mountains. Dams have been built across many rivers. They help in providing electricity from water and irrigation agriculture land. Life in the northern mountains. A number of states are located in the northern mountains. These are Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, West Bengal, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh. First we are going to learn about Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is the crown of India. It lies in the lap of the Himalayas. Srinagar is the summer capital and Jammu is the winter capital of the state. The Kashmir Valley is one of the most beautiful places in the world. It is called the paradise on earth and a favorite place of tourists. It is surrounded by snow-covered mountains and has a lovely Dal and Ular lakes. One can find a large number of houseboats and shikaras in these lakes. Houseboats are used for loading while shikaras mean houseboat are used for selling flowers and vegetables. Winters are quick cold in Srinagar. The popular dress for both men and women in winter is a loose gown called pirans. They also keep kangri with burning coal under the pirans so as to keep themselves warm. Kangri means a pot with burning coal under the pirans so as to keep themselves warm. The people of Kashmir make beautiful handcrafts from wood, brass, silver and paper mache. Saffron is a special crop of their state. Saffron is a special crop of their state. The people speak Kashmiri, Ladakhi, Dogri and Urdu. Kawa is a special drink tea of the Kashmiris. Himachal Pradesh. Shimla is the capital of Himachal Pradesh. The main tourist center are Kulu Manali, Dalhousie, Dharmashala and Kasoli. The toy train which takes people from Kalka to Simla is the special attraction. Most people are farmers. They grow rice, maize, barley, fruits, and vegetables. Some rare ships or goats, woolen carpets, blankets, rugs, and shawls are woven here. The traditional clothes of women includes tight pajamas and loose kurtas with scarves around their heads. The men's wear tight pajamas and loose shirts with colorful caps. The main festival celebrated in Kulu and Kangra valleys is Dasara. Most people speak Pahari